Morning, welcome. My name is Sam Milton. This session this morning is going to be on attitude and selling skills and closing skills and basically what it takes and what it means for you to be professional. This session today is going to be a debrief on what it means to be professional and what you can bring to the table when you're out there with a customer taking it up on the lot. Before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about myself with your permission. My name is Sam Milton. I've been in the car business. I started in the car business in 1972, sold cars for about 23 years in a dealership on a daily basis, doing what you folks do every day for a living. After that, in 1993, I hit the road with Daimler Chrysler doing workshops and seminars and skills and truck workshops throughout the United States and Canada. I've done what you folks do. I've been in your shoes. Now, before we get started, let me ask you a question. How important is it that first 90 seconds you're with the customer, when you greet a customer out there on the lot? How important is that first 90 seconds? Very important, exactly. It sets the foundation for the tone of the sale. So, in light of that, we're going to call this session today Sam's Selling Formula. I think we need to have a plan of what to say when you walk out on the lot. What's the old saying? Every time you walk out on the lot, know what you're going to say, know why you're going to say it, and if you open your mouth, make some money. So, in light of that, I put together a little selling formula. I call it Sam's Selling Formula. Here we go. S plus K times A equals S. Any guesses what the first S stands for? Skills, exactly right. Skills. We need a certain level of skills out there on the lot to be successful and professional in the car business. What type of skills do we need? Exactly. People skills, negotiating skills, closing skills, and communication skills are very important. Let me ask you a question. How important are listening skills? Very important, very important. Listening skills is probably the key to all the things that are going to happen in the selling process. Some people come in and just want to be listened to in the first few minutes, and if we don't listen to them and we ignore them, sometimes it sets the stage on kind of a negative tone. So, listening skills. They tell us the 80-20 rule, Pareto's law, should be in effect. 80-20, we should be talking 20% of the time and listening 80% of the time. So I kind of like to go along with that also. So, we got the skill set. Next is the K. What would K stand for? Any guesses? Knowledge, exactly right. Skills plus knowledge. We need knowledge of financing options, people skills, communication skills, interest rates, rebates, where the things are located at the dealership, what to do with a piece of paper when we get a customer in, and what to focus on when the customer tells us what they like and what they don't like. Let me ask you a question, dealing with skills and knowledge. Is it a fair statement to make that if we listen long enough and well enough to someone, they'll tell us what they like and what they don't like? Is that a fair statement? Thank you. Okay, now the most important part of the Sam's Selling Formula is probably right here in this area right here. Skills plus knowledge times your attitude. I gave it away. Attitude. 3 good things about attitude. Number 1, it only lasts for a day. Number 2, it can be positive or negative. And number 3, guess who's in charge of it? You are. If you decide to have a bad day, guess what? You can have a bad day. I'll give you full permission to have a bad day. But think about when the customer comes in. If you walk out on the lot and you're having a bad day on purpose, how long does it take the customer to figure out what you're all about? Can the customer pick up on your attitude within the first 90 seconds, the first minute, the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes that you're with them out on the lot? I think so. Attitude. Attitude is everything. What's the old saying? We never get a second chance to make a first impression. So, I need a certain level of skills, I need a certain level of knowledge, I need a certain level of attitude. I must have that, these 3 components out there on the lot. So, skills plus knowledge times your attitude, times your mindset, and the knowledge and confidence that you carry out on the lot equals what? Any guesses? Good. Success. Absolutely. Skills plus knowledge times your attitude equals success, which in the car business is this. Now, we all are out there on the lot every day of the week. And the customers come in and they say, why would someone come in, a total stranger come in and greet you, and in the first few minutes you're with them, be throwing out that price thing? You got to remember, everybody that comes in the dealership is nervous. They'd rather be in a dentist's office having a root canal than be standing in your dealership. So how can I possibly lower their anxiety level? I need to ask questions and listen also. The customers that come in the dealership, you got to remember, they're nervous, they're upset, their anxiety level, their pulse rate, their perspiration rate. All this stuff is going on. There's a million things flowing through their head. And now you come out. This is why that skills and knowledge and attitude is so important when you walk out there. Having the confidence of knowing what you're going to say and why you're going to say it when you walk out there on the lot and up that customer. So the customer comes in, their anxiety level is high, they go to the price thing and they start throwing out those phrases. We've all heard them, right? What's your best price? So how do you handle that? That's good. Absolutely, right. What else? Great. Now, if I could share with you just one little thing that may help not disarm that customer, that price shopper, not really a price shopper. Let's go back to objections. How many of you in this room, right here, look at an objection as the first step to closing a sale? Absolutely, I do also. Objections usually, 90% of the time, are just a smokescreen for something else that's going on, some of that turmoil and that agitation inside their system. The customer that comes in, and the only thing they know, they've been trained to say, what's your best price? May I share with you a little technique that may help you neutralize or maybe kick into neutral for a little bit that price shopper out there. Are you ready? What's your best price? Somebody give me that. What's your best price? Great. This is Sam Milton Motors. If price is your major concern, I'm confident we'll do business today. Another one. Give me your best price. What's your best price, Sam? Great. A lot of my customers say that. Price is the easiest part of my job. It truly is. Once we find the exact model you're thinking of, and I'll get my manager and you together and we'll agree upon a price. Price is the easiest part of my job. I've never lost a deal here at this dealership because of price. Were you thinking something smaller or larger than what you're currently driving? Now, let's take it a step further. Price is too high. Great. Tell me the price is too high. You're the customer, you tell me the price is too high. That's great. Almost everyone at some point of the sale tells that to me. In fact, I said the same thing the last time I bought a car. I thought the price was too high. I think everything's too high. I went to buy a computer recently. The price was higher than I thought. It was $600 higher than I planned on spending. But there was something thrown in that mix, and I spent the extra $600. I spent all the money. I bought a service contract. I bought a service contract on my own computer. Now, what did I buy for that extra $600? I planned on spending $2,000. I spent $2,600 on a computer. Why did I spend that extra $600 for a computer? The $2,000 computer would have done the same job, except somebody threw something in there in that mix, and we all know what it is, because there's only one thing in the world that can overcome price, and that thing is called value. V-A-L-U-E, value. And value, as we know, comes in three sizes: you, the product, and the dealership. So, what can you sell to somebody? Well, 85% of the people who come through the front door of the dealership, they tell me, in today's market, are already sold on the dealership. They're already sold on the product. You are 85% of the deal put together when they come in the front door. So, the people are coming in the front door, they've made a decision, a subconscious or unconscious decision, and possibly a conscious decision on the dealership and you and the product that you're selling out there. They want you to be professional. They want you to answer their questions, they want you to listen to them, and they want you to be courteous and establish that relationship. So, I've got value out there. The value in today's market is in you and your professionalism. I'd like to thank you for coming to this workshop today. My name's Sam Milton. I'll see you later on down the road.